Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's your Rodfather 916. Let's spend a few minutes talking about sex and relationships. There are relationships, and then there are sexual relationships. They're not the same. One is purely physical, the other one takes time. When you are very, very young and you're having your first sexual experience, it's a new and exciting feeling. However, if you're very young, say your teens, you may not have the experience, well, you don't have the same experience of someone who's much older, who can explain the euphoria that one feels after sex. So for the first time, you're looking into his eyes or her eyes with feelings you haven't experienced. And you believe that this has made you a man and a woman. And this person that you're with, that you've experienced this for the first time. Women, for a male, say in his teens, having sex for the first time, having experienced this for the first time, this is the reason why he can latch on to someone who is 30, 40 years older than he is. Because he doesn't have the experience, the development. Not saying he's dumb or she's dumb. Women are the same thing. Young girls are the same way. You know, I've had sex. I've made him happy. This is a new feeling for me, and I'm now a woman. This is where parenting is really important, to explain these things. Your kids can handle it. Trust me. Explain the feelings and how confusing those feelings can be. As you grow older, you realize those are just feelings. However, there's certain people who still get caught up in those. They're still confused about those feelings. He or she is looking into my eyes. We feel each other's heartbeats. We smile at each other. We kiss each other. And all things are possible. So if he asked me to have a baby, I think this is good. I'm looking into his soul. And he promised me that he will be here for me and our child. If you're in your 30s, you should know better. It's almost like taking your first vacation to Hawaii in paradise. Things are different. Everything is calm there. It's a feeling that you've never experienced before, going to some place that's not overly developed. I'm not talking about Hawaii, Honolulu, but even the other side of the island away from Honolulu, where it's just calm and peaceful and nice and people are smiling. Hawaiians are very, very friendly. And some people get there and they go, this is where I'm going. I'm moving to Hawaii. And once they get there, they realize that all those problems that they left on the mainland are now on the new island on the U.S. 50th state. Men view sex differently than women. When you look in each other's eyes, for that moment, He's looking at you like maybe you're the one. Maybe we should have a family. Did he ask for your hand in marriage? No. Just know that I'll take care of you. And she's gone with that. She's now thinking home, church, going to church together, going to dinners together, building a house, having a place, raising a family, the whole 9 yards. And she's expanding on this promise when he's forgotten about it, usually the next day. And the easiest way, ladies, to lose him is to have a baby by him. To force him to look at himself. Nothing you've done. So you have to be smarter. Understand relationships take time to develop. You know who they are. Do you laugh at the same jokes? You're learning over time what you have in common, who they are as individuals. Sex can happen anytime, any place, anywhere, with anybody. It's physical. That's why sex workers can separate sex and relationships. The person they're having sex for money is that part of their job. No matter what he looks like, how beautiful his body is, or how beautiful her body is, it's a job. And many sex workers have successful relationships because they're able to separate the relationship from a physical act. Let's be clear. Sex is a physical act. Most cases, I understand, it lasts 25 minutes, an hour if you're good. The relationship starts the next 24 hours, but you only see him or her when it's sex. That's a sexual relationship, not to be confused with a relationship. If you're considering having a baby, get to know her. Get to know her. How does she pay her bills? Her relationship with other people? Does she have any kids? Her relationship with the other kids? Does he pay his child support? Does he have a job? Who's he living with? Is his car more important than having a house? All these things can't be discovered after I want you to be I want you to have my baby. Some women don't get it. And they do it time and time and time and time again. And then by the time their kids of age, they're angry. They're telling their kids to be angry. They're telling their girls and they're telling their sons that men are not worth anything based on the mistakes they've made because they're not able to separate from a relationship. This is the Rod Father wishing you love, joy, peace, and happiness. Take a minute. If you are a parent and you have a teenage, have an honest conversation. They can handle this. Teach them the difference between a relationship and it's confusing. Men and women get it wrong. Silence doesn't help. Relationships are a wonderful thing. But take your time before you get in one. Is this, in every video you've heard me say, is this somebody you want to hook your buggy up with? Meanwhile, thanks for watching. This is the Rod Father wishing everybody love, joy, peace, and happiness. Bye.